Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. I have always considered marriage as the most interesting event of one's life, and the foundation of happiness or misery. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. I hope, some day or another, we shall become a storehouse and granary for the world.
Lenience will operate with greater force, in some instances, than rigor. It is therefore my first wish to have all of my conduct distinguished by it. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. To form a new government requires infinite care and unbounded attention, for if the foundation is badly laid, the superstructure must be bad. I was summoned by my country, whose voice I can never hear but with veneration and love. Jealousy and local policy mix too much in all our public councils for the good government of the Union. In a word,
guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair, the rest is in the hands of God. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. Reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail in exclusion of religious principle. My movements to the chair of government will be accompanied with feelings not unlike those of a culprit who is going to the place of his execution. Mankind, when left to themselves, are unfit for their own government. Your love of liberty, your respect for the laws, your habits of industry, and your practice of the moral and religious obligations, are the strongest claims to national and individual happiness. The truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. There is a destiny which has the control of our actions, not to be resisted by the strongest efforts of human nature. True friendship is a plant of slow growth, and must undergo and withstand the shocks of adversity, before it is entitled to the appellation. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. Be not glad at the misfortune of another, though he may be your enemy. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind, than on the externals in the world. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation. The best and only safe road to honor, glory, and the true dignity is justice. Strive not with your superiors in argument, but always submit your judgment to others with modesty. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble.